Welcome back to the UCL BJJ channel. We are here ready to do some live jiu-jitsu again. Today we're working on some dart chokes and some front headlocks for some of our wrestling drills. We fortunately have Sam today instead of Sid.
We unfortunately have Sam.
So
she talks more than Sid.
Yeah, Sid doesn't complain. So let's get warmed up first, guys. Callum and Jamie are all set. They're on their feet ready. So we'll pop up, get ready for our warm-up. I'll just take my socks off because that is a do not do in jiu-jitsu. And let's get warmed up. So, start drills first, guys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, and squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push up position. Ooh. Get nice and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Line your backs, guys. Let's go for our cross chokes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Okay, hands on that, guys. We'll go for our triangle chokes now. So lifting the hips up and closing the triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet onto the ground, heels up nice and close to the hips, and bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hip escapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, keep your head off the ground, guys. We're going for our neck exercises now. So, starting off with chin to chest. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. Looking left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, technical stand up. Nice. So, warm up complete. Now, we're going to get straight into some of our partner drills, considering we have some people here. So, let's get started. Do you want to move it back just a little bit? Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, here's a partner that I had earlier.
Here's one I made earlier.
Blue pizza moment.
Actually, that sounds a bit weird.
So, we're going to get started. Just moving with your partner, starting with the pummeling positions first. Sam's going to have a hand on top of my shoulders. We're now, all I'm going to do is pummel to the inside. When we're moving here, I want you guys to get into a good resting stance right at the beginning. So get your hips back and my head leaning forward, almost in the forehead to forehead position. Don't put too much weight because hopefully we can all remember Sam's story about her friend training jiu-jitsu. So pummel the arm inside, step, step, arms are moving in, Sam pummels back. So we're just moving here. When you are moving, get those thumb blocks in if you're on the outside. So pummel, pummel. Now, if we come down this way, Sam, go onto your knees. When I'm into my inside tie from here, put your arm. When I pull to the inside, we want downward pressure with these fingers, pulling towards me, so I can start to elevate the elbows and pull in, start to move in these situations. When Sam has inside control on me, I want to be working in with thumb blocks, you see, on the inside. So I don't turn this way, Sam. Thumb blocks in towards the armpit. See, just like I'm trying to tickle the armpit there, and then we block in position. That way I can, again, create some space, snap down, arm drag, snap the head, get into positions that we're going to be covering later on today. All right, guys? So let's get moving forwards and backwards, okay?
Where? Oh, the sleeves of it. Sorry, I just found some smoothie on my hoodie. And now it's on Brad's white hoodie. Good. That's calm. That's me.
You can't see me. Nice. Forward and backward, pummeling the arms to the inside. When you've got your inside tied, just get that downward pressure on your partner's triceps. Think about moving the elbows, pulling into position. Good.
Sorry, just kidding off the smoothie.
Okay, and time there, guys. Next position, we're just going to start setting up some outside singles. So Sam's going to have one leg forward, one leg back. Switch sides. What I'm going to do is, I'm in my wrestling stance from here. You see, we're not going to have any contacts yet for this drill. I just step, level change, connect the hands, and reset. Step, connect. As I'm stepping, my hands are connected around the leg. I've got a good level change here, so I'm down blocking almost like a sumo stance, connecting my hands, and then I've got my ear into the chest from here. You see, when I'm picking up the leg, we're transferring the weight into the second leg for me to lift, to start traveling towards the back, or finishing my shots, okay? So if you want to add that in with the grips, then it's step and connect, lock the hands together, and then come up into position from there. Okay, guys? Really work on your weight distribution. Transfer your weight through your ear, pushing your partner to elevate the leg off the ground. Okay, let's go. Alexa, shuffle some of my stick figure. Good. We're aiming for head into the chest. We don't want to be looking down at the ground. We want a good, strong position. Ear to the chest.
It's just the best thing you do.
Good. Keep that head up a little bit more, Callum. Ear to the chest. Good. Step a little bit deeper with your right foot, and then we won't need to bend down so much to pick up the leg. Step, level change. Good. Nice. All right, time there, guys. So now working on your inside singles. So those were our outsides. Now we're going to be looking. Hands on me. Now what we're going to be doing is level changing to get the inside leg here. So instead of my right leg stepping to this leg, now I'm stepping toe to toe. So close the distance initially right at the beginning. Keep the inside tie that we have on the left side, and we're just dropping that right arm. So same side as the leg that's stepping forward. Catch the back of the knee, bump, and we're into our single again. And then we're getting used to moving. Level change, catch. Again, same movement here. I step across, off to the side, then I step forward into position. 1, 2. At the same time, level change, catch. My head's hitting Sam in the chest. Then we're in on the shot, ready to start moving to some high single legs as well. Okay, guys, let's go. Nice, guys. Good. Just lead with the one hand. So same side hand as the leg that's stepping forwards. Nice. Good. Nice shot, Jamie. Good. Think about getting some circular movement going here as well, guys. So use your inside tie to move your partner around and then get into setting up that shot, stepping toe-to-toe. Nice. Put a little bit more weight into your front leg, Sarah, instead of putting too much weight into the back leg. That's it. Nice. Good. Keep your right hand on the bicep and just reach with your left hand. Boom. And then a little bit more weight through your right hand. So push Alex away from you. Nice, Callum. Good. Okay, time, guys. So let's work on some spin to wins next. So my partner's going to be on all fours. When it comes to working your spin to win, we've got to look at how to transition to the back. Now, a lot of times when we're spinning in terms of jiu-jitsu, we don't worry too much and we just start turning our hips to come around towards the back from here. Now, when my partner's in a position to wrestle, I'm giving my leg if I travel in that direction. You see, so if I go with my outside leg first, I'm giving the single leg as I try to turn. So what we've got to do first is bring in an arm drag, and then I'm going to make a cross step. So I step with my back leg. So when Sam's in position from here, I'm going to move her head, grab the armpit, and cross step. All I'm doing here, my hand's on top of her head, push it, reach my arm inside, and once my arm's there, now I step with the back leg first. My knee checks Sam's elbow, so she can't grab my leg, and now I can switch sides. You see, come back, push, cross step, and switch. Okay, back to the front.
Back to the front. Oh. Okay.
Step, double unders, move the head, arm drag, cross step, double unders. Okay, guys? We're going to go for 20 reps of these. So go 10 on one side, 10 the other. Callum, you might want to put a pillow down. Okay, let's go.
Just not late.
Go on your knees. Start first one. Your hands on my shoulders. Lean into me. Nice work, guys. Good. Keep that weight traveling through the person. Good. Nice. Back to the stay connected to Callum. So keep your weight on all the time. Travel back to the front. Arm drag to the other side. So step, step, switch. Good. Back to the front. Move his head. Arm drag. Step, step, switch. Good. Back to the front again. Nice. 20 times each, and then change over. Oh, when do the lights come on?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Keep these knees off the ground here, guys.
I know, but that doesn't.
Sen niistä on toki you have to.
Yeah. Just a little filter to make your face look nice. Genuinely. Just stick it.
Nice work, guys. Keep your weight transferring through your partner here. So put the weight into the chest. Good. Keep the knees off the ground when we're moving. All the weight going through your partner as you move side to side.
I can confirm that that was exactly the case. Oh, bit of carpet burn there, Callum. Yeah.
Okay, time there, guys. Let's bring it in. So next thing we're going to look at is starting to snap and trying to bring a bit of weight through your partner to bring them down towards the floor. So the first snap we're going to look at is just at the wrists. So my partner's going to be on her knees. She's going to post her hands on my shoulder. Okay? So her hands are on from here. I'm going to put my hands on as well, and now just lean into Sam so I can make her transfer the weight. You see? So lean into me, Sam. So Sam leans in off of her knees, I lean back in, so we have a little bit of weight going from here. Now what I'm going to do is take my weight back to my heels, and I'm almost like I'm karate chopping straight down on the wrist. Snap. See? So all I'm doing myself is doing this big club, both forearms. See? So we're going to go 10 times on this. Hands on, lean into the person first, make sure there's weight coming through, straighten the arms out, push me, snap. You see? Again, if Sam's not extending her arms out, then that's not really going to go anywhere. I need to first make her commit her weight to me. So straighten the arms, lean in first a little bit, snap. You see? Stay in a good stance. You see, we don't want to snap, and my legs are here because I'm going to snap Sam right into a double leg. You see? So as I snap, I move my feet back just a little, just like that down block. Boom. Spin to win, front headlock, dash strokes, all that jazz that we're going to be going through. Okay, guys? 10 times, snap them. Club. Club.
Snap gently.
Good. Nice. Want to go wrist to wrist on these clubs. This is Mr. Miyagi style karate chops. Karate. Karate.
So, I think
arms on the outside, yeah. Sarah. That's it, good.
It.
Now, wrist to wrist. Boom, yeah, there we go. Straight down.
And the more you lean in, the more he'll lean back.
Nice, Jamie, good. Slide these hands down to his wrist. There it is. Boom, that's a snap.
I wonder what this would look like to the outside world. Bow down to your master. Bow down.
Good. 10 reps each, guys, then we'll change over. Yay, you got it now, Sarah. We're all set. Boom.
Who thinks Coach Bradley should be made to do this too?
Nice. Give him the Russian hammer. Hey, good.
I think you should do it too.
Do you want to try?
Yeah. Yeah, now you know how it feels.
That's fine. I don't know how it feels.
Push me away.
Nice, come on, good. Get those karate chop hands in place. Good, wrist to wrist. Nice, Alex, good. Remember those down blocks along with it, so move the foot backwards as we snap. Nice, good work. Okay, time now, guys. Now, we're not going to practice this because we've sort of been through it. But you'll find this happening quite a lot where anytime Sam's posting our hands on my shoulders, okay? So when we get into more of a wrestling situation, we don't have any contact yet, you see? Then I'm going to be moving around the room, catching, the hands come into contact, snap, you see? And again, if it's just a single contact, then that snap turns to an arm drag, you see? It's the same, so typically, drop down. Typically, when we're snapping one side, we either go with the Mr. Miyagi wax off to wrist control, see, boom, or we hit the karate chop down, you see. So if it's just a single hand that's on me when I'm trying to move and I'm trying to get into my shots, I transfer a little bit of weight back just so I can create some disconnection, chop, drag, and then you're onto the back, or you're using that to get to a single leg. If it's two hands that are getting into position and Sam's locking out again, I disconnect first, you see. I don't want to try and snap while it's here. I've got to first move my weight back and snap down. So that same movement comes into play when we're trying to hit the shots here. See, I'm making contact and letting my hands come back out. You see, I'm not locking up and then we're stuck into a stalemate. I'm pressing, single, snap. Two hands come in, snap. See, and again, sometimes this isn't going to work into fully bringing Sam to the floor, but it is going to create some space to get Sam's hands out of the way, and then that double leg comes in. You see? So this drill itself works really well to start to open the game a little bit more and get your partner out of their stance. Obviously, if we look back to the 3 lines of defense, we have your head, your hands, and then your hips. So right now, we're level changing, we're beating the head position already. The next thing we need to beat is the hands. So if we snap and have the weight transferring through the hands, we bring them down to the floor, we spin to the back. If we move the hands and they reclaim balance, we've got rid of the hands and there's your shot. Now we've got to deal with the hips, okay? So one last thing we're gonna look at, just on a wrestling basis, is the front headlock and what to do from there. We're gonna show you how to set up an ankle pick. So we won't go through the takedown because you guys, some of you don't have the carpet itself. We'll just look at the entry. So we're starting off with an underhook. So when Sam's got a hand on my head, all I'm doing, pushing a shoulder and reaching for a shallow underhook from here. You see? Once I've got that underhook, see, over whizzer. If Sam doesn't whizzer from my overhook, then I'm going to be taking the back straight away. So she has to make sure that she overhooks and she comes through from here. You see? Now, all I've got to do from here is I fake a shot. So I level change to catch Sam's knee. She steps backwards and I just pull the head down. Pull, catch. We're now into an underhook, chin strap position. And what I like to do from this position here is drop to my ankle pick. So I open my knee outwards to come to here. And with any ankle pick, what we're trying to do is take the nose to the knee. So I hold the head in place. I catch Sam's ankle. So I hold the ankle and my elbow hits towards the floor. And then I just extend here to push Sam over the top while holding her ankle in play. Okay, so just get used to getting that position, that little setup. Again, come a bit closer so we can see the details of this setup. Go down here. Sam has head control. I'm blocking the initial shoulder with my free hand. You see again, I'm drawing my shoulders up towards my neck just to really be strong so she doesn't snap me forward with the one-handed grip. Person, underhooking the shoulder here, shallow grip, so I'm not going around the back. It's on the near side shoulder, then we're in position from there. I hit my initial shot, she takes a step backwards, I pull the head down, then we're into our chin strap, see we can start throwing the person, but for this case, we're coming into the ankle pick. So again, from our feet, first underhook, once I'm into my underhook, level change, single, snap, chin strap. Once I've got my chin strap, drop to your knee, bring your partner's nose to their knee, and then put your forearm on the floor, elbow towards the ground. Reset, and then start that drill again. post, underhook, single, snap, front headlock, ankle pick. All right, guys, we'll put about 3 or 4 minutes for you to rep this out. Just go 1 for 1 with each other. Let's give that a try.
Yes, because I'm cold.
I'm going to turn this off. Okay?
So somebody, oh yeah.
What do they go?
Change the wizard. Never mind. Yeah,
nice.
Catch the front.
Great. Chin strap now, Callum, with your right hand.
Yeah.
That's it, nice. Now you're going left hand to left ankle. Left hand to right ankle. Yeah, there you go.
Forearm on the floor.
Level change down, take his nose to his knee. There you go. Now you're just pushing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the TV you've got propped up on the sofa?
Yeah, looks like it.
Nice. By any means necessary. Good. Dip that shoulder inside there, Alex. We get a good underhook at the start. Nice. Now you've got your chin strap. Lovely. Circle a little bit. Stay standing there, Sarah, so don't drop the knee on the ground. Good. And then you want to take your left hand to right ankle. That's it. Put the elbow on the floor as well, Alex. That's it. There you go. Good. You can go ankle pick on the far leg too. So once you've got that front headlock, there's ankle picks available on either side. Both very, very effective. Nice, Jamie. Good. Got the position. Stay standing, Callum. Good. Drop down to that ankle. Elbow, forearm on the ground, and a heel grip. Nice. Bump him over. Lovely. Good job. If he puts his knee on the ground, then we go for a cradle. You just connect your hands around his head and his leg, and then completely pin him together. And then that's a horrible position to be in.
Yeah. Don't need a demonstration.
We're going to our DOS training next anyway.
Was it a celebration? Sarcastic.
I gathered. Wait, nice work, Sarah. Good. Circle. Good. Keep your chin strap with your left hand. Your right hand's going to be reaching for the ankle.
Yes.
Good. And pull. Oh, nice. Nice underhook there, guys. Remember, keep your elbows in nice and tight on these underhooks. So pull down on the shoulders. Snap a little bit with that snap down, Callum. Snap a little bit more with your head grip. So when you're grabbing the head, pull down and then reach over the head from that. So you want your right hand pulling and then it reaches over. Pull down, pull, snap. Yeah, exactly.
Like you feed it into your armpit almost.
Hey, good.
Nice.
Now you want to let go of his neck when you're throwing him forward, okay? 1, because we're all friends here, and 2, because you don't want to lose the momentum and fall with him, okay? So watch him fall. Always watch him fall. That's rule number 68 of the Bradley Hill rules of Jiu-Jitsu.
Watch him fall.
Watch them fall.
Just trying to give a comeback. Got nothing.
Okay, time then, guys. So let's get into some DOS tricks. Sam's playing around with the.
Sorry, because it should be us. I went to view for. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start off looking at these DOS tricks from a kneeling position first. And then what I want to go through with you guys today is from the knee shield, because that's where I really like to set this up from a guard passing situation. So we're going to start off hands and knees turtle. We're going to look at how to set this up and how to get the right position. The main thing that we need to talk about today when we're finishing dart strokes is rotating independently of your opponent. You see, one of the biggest problems that we have when trying to set up a dart stroke is that you roll and you pull the person with you. See, I'm going to hold the head in place and shoot the arm up nice and high to get into position to lock up this dart stroke. So we're starting off in more of a guillotine grip. You see, so it might be a chin strap and armpit like we were just in, or I might have my hands connected together like an arm in guillotine. All I'm doing from here is rolling flat to my back, holding Sam's head in place. I'm just hugging this towards her shoulder. And then this hand here is just going to shoot up towards the ceiling when I lie down. You see? So I'm, again, trying to get this sunk into Sam's neck. You see? I don't want to be locking this in here. I want to hold the head in place and shoot up. You see? Now I can connect together into my gable grip, and then I hold a Simpson walk on the floor to bring your hips towards the ground. So pull, close in, walk, and now I close up that rear naked choke. Once we finish that Homer Simpson walk and put the hips on the ground. If my partner doesn't sit the hip to the floor, then you just close up straight away and squeeze from there. But usually they'll sit their hip to relieve a little bit of pressure. So we have front headlock applied, into position, lie down onto the back, shoot the arm up nice and high, palm to palm grip applied, walk on the mat, and close up for us to get that position. Again, if we look at the mechanics of a head and arm choke, all of them work the same way: the anaconda choke, the DOS, and the arm triangle itself, and also the leg triangle. All I'm trying to do is close Sam's shoulder into her neck on one side and apply pressure into the neck on the other. You see? So it's my bicep that's closing in here. Then I need to bring Sam's shoulder in to close on the other side. So we need to find a way of bringing the scapula into the choke and not just squeezing up with the shoulder out of the position. Okay, so we'll hit it one more time. Again, rotate independently. One of the biggest mistakes is pulling the person with you. So when you come into position, lie down, shoot the arm up nice and high, connect together. Now from here, it's important that when we come to sparring, that I don't stay here for this elbow to cross over my body. As soon as I'm falling to my back, I'm turning in pretty instantly. So as my arm shoots up, lock into position, walk, close up, and then we have that finish from there. Okay, guys? Any questions on that before we get drilling? All right, let's get started. Go one for one with each other, guys. Just get loosened up a little bit and start setting up these finishers. Nice, good. Homer Simpson walk there, Jamie. Good. Nice, and now you can close it up. Perfect. Boom. That's it. Boom, good. Palm to palm, close those elbows in. Good. Homer Simpson walk on the spot. Yeah, nice. Alex has got nice long arms for these dart strokes.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
This is a move for Alex. Boom.
Oh, it was the floor.
Nice calms, good. Walk in, a little bit of pressure, nice, and close. Lovely. Nice, good. Everybody had a go on this, guys? We're switching with each other? Everybody practiced? Okay, time then, guys. Let's bring it in. So, what we're going to look at now is setting this up from the half guard position. Now, the most common scenario is going to be setting it up with an overhook. So a lot of times, when we're in the half guard, the main battle here is for me to try to get my underhook to pin the shoulder to the ground for me to start scoring my guard pass. Now, when we're looking at knee slices and passing the guard, sometimes you will have more success if we provide the threat of the submission as opposed to just the guard pass itself. If I try to pass the guard, then it's pretty much I only have one thing that I'm trying. If I try to attack the submission, I now present a dilemma to Sam, and she has to first defend the submission and prioritize that over the guard pass, and then you'll have a little bit more success with it. So a lot of times when people come up for this underhook here, this is a very common attack for people to come up to the underhook, start working into wrestling positions. This is where most people will teach you to start setting up Darce chokes. Now, I myself don't prefer to attack the Darce choke in that situation. I would go to an arm-in guillotine and find the Darce choke once I've entered that head and arm choke system. Now, what I prefer to do in this position is I'll come up into knee slice here, where I'm putting some pressure on Sam, and then when I feel that frame, you see, and my partner blocking this initial position, then my hand will reach underneath to come straight through to pull the head in. You see, I find that this has loads more success, and again, will bring me into a guard passing position, regardless of the submission or not. So we come up into this knee slice, my knees hovering here, and put a bit of weight onto Sam for it to frame. You see. Now, all I'm doing from here is I'm using this elbow, using my arm to come underneath to bring Sam's elbow through. I'm sinking my shoulder all the way through towards her chest. And then when I get here, I want my elbow to meet my hand as I'm passing the guard to get into my Darce choke. Now, all I'm going to do from this point is we get this super clean, so we're straight in onto the neck. I'm just going to stay in the position, stay in the side control, and pull towards me. See? If Sam is nice and strong and she's resting up towards her knees here, so she's coming toward me, then I can choose to slide to my hips, Homer Simpson walk, and get straight back to the same finish we were practicing for the turtle. So the main things that we're looking at here is the movement of this Darce choke and setting up this frame. See? So I'm going to use my shoulder, if we take this leg out of the way real quick, I have to use my shoulder to guide this elbow across. See? If the elbow is out and I don't move Sam's elbow, then I'll go like this and her arm's free. See? That won't happen realistically, but what I need to do is I need to use my shoulder, see, I go up nice and tall here, to guide hers under. See, so we're looking for a little bit of proprioception here of the feel of Sam's elbow. So my shoulder wants to do this, see? When I feel the elbow joint hitting my shoulder, then I can go straight under the armpit, see? Back to tickling. Boom, see? Now I catch the back of the neck, pull. Elbow meets the back of Sam's head while I shoot that arm through for me to get the finish from there. If you want to practice the full sequence, let them turn to turtle, lie down to your back, Homer Simpson walk, and get the full finish back in. All right, guys? Any questions? Raise your hand or turn your mic off. Otherwise, drill.
Just a heads up, Sarah's feeling a little ill, so she's going to have a lie down, so I'm going to be solo drilling from now on.
Okay, no worries, man.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah, she just needs to lie down, I think.
Me too.
Is that right knee raised there, Callum? So lift the right knee. That's it. There you go. Now take your right knee out at the same time as slicing for the neck. That's it. Yeah. Boom. 2 eggs, 1 basket. Guard pass and submission. Boom.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah. What else?
What is the pro of having 2 eggs in a basket?
Huh?
At least you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What do you do with 2 eggs? You put them in a basket.
YouTube, answer that question for us.
2 eggs, 1 basket.
We want to get a discussion down in the comments. What are the pros of 2 eggs in a basket, please?
I don't even think it's a saying.
Yeah, of course it is.
No, you should have all your eggs in 1 basket, not 2 eggs in 1 basket.
All right. Well, everybody, tell us about the advantages of 2 eggs in a basket. At least we've got 2 eggs in a basket. You're taking 2 eggs home with you.
Yeah, but really,
you don't want 2 baskets with 1 egg in each, surely.
You want half a dozen eggs, no, surely.
Who
buys 2 eggs?
The more eggs we can get, the better. I mean, maybe I'm buying wild eggs fresh from the chicken.
We're not going to put them in separate baskets, are you? Birds, 1 stone. Dead. I don't kill birds. We actually raised a baby pigeon on our balcony.
Just in case anybody thinks Sam's joking, she was not.
He was born when we moved in. He's gone now. He's flown the nest.
It was really me that brought up this pigeon. Sam was at work all day.
Let's not forget there were 2 eggs. 2 eggs and 1 died. 1 did not make it. He didn't go to the basket, did he?
He didn't.
He fell out the basket.
Nice. Now walk in, Callum. Yeah. Homer Simpson walk for life. Boom. That's tight. Any questions on that, Callum? Any issues, any problems, or is that a perfect technique? Black belt and dart strokes. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Time there, guys. Bring it in real quick. So let's look at the next option, which is going to be our rolling guillotine. So in this case, when I get to the underhook position, as I said earlier, I don't tend to set up the dart stroke myself. I'm more of a shorter arms man. If I was gifted with longer arms, then I'd probably add this into my arsenal. But a lot of times what I like to do is go for the head and arm guillotine and then use that to set up the dart stroke when my partner ultimately turtles. So when Sam comes into an overhook here, I'm going to catch the neck and I look down to her feet and roll over my left shoulder. Now what will tend to happen from here is Sam will turtle towards her knees. As she does so, all I'm going to do is I stay on my hip, I roll straight to my right hip and shoot this dart stroke. And the sooner we can start to connect up your series of chokes here, the more success you're going to have in your training. So we need to be able to go from your arm-in guillotine to the dart stroke just as easily as we would go to anaconda choke and high elbow guillotine. So let's look at that again. Sam makes an underhook. I block it initially. So I'm leaning on Sam forward, putting my weight forward from here, wrapping the neck, connecting my hands together. I look down to the feet and forward roll. See? As she turtles, we follow through, lie down, and shoot that position. Walk towards and follow again. So now we're starting to connect up your chokes and starting to add in a little bit more than just a singular attack. We now have 2 different things that we can use. All right, guys, let's give that a try. Rolling guillotine, turtle, DAS.
Who was it who wanted to do DASes this week? I'm going to make a note of your name. when I come to visit?
It was Alex that requested.
Oh, I see. I see how it is, Alex. Yeah. You and I are going to roll next time.
You gotta look the other way, Alex.
Turn the other cheek was the wall.
Yeah, turn the other cheek. Boom. Sam with the
Love thy neighbour.
religious philosophy in today's class. Boom. Jamie's got the guillotine set up. Turn your head to, yeah, that's it, good. Roll through, nice. Callum's going to turn back to his knees. Good. Follow him, shoot that right arm all the way in. Boom. Yeah. Walk in towards him, Homer Simpson walk, finish off.
Finish him.
Nice. Now we've got ourselves a Darce choke series. Boom. That looked tight there, Callum.
Yes.
Let's get a bit of a breather going on
It's
there.
just a horrible sick feeling, isn't it? It's not like a choke. It's like that's wrong. It shouldn't be like that.
We're going to do a nice fancy back take next time. Oi.
From where?
From this position.
Are you going to roll over your shoulder?
Yeah.
I know it. I'll do it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to teach you?
Sure.
No.
Oh, Jamie's trying to find the no-arm DOS. Just renegade check from anywhere.
He's got an arm in.
He has now.
Up and swing.
Yeah.
Yes. Smother. Homer Simpson. Nice. Velvety red.
Yeah. Okay, time guys. Now, we're going to get a little bit advanced for a second. We're going into a rolling back attack off of this head and arm choke. So essentially, instead of us turning to turtle the other way, what we're going to do now is roll over the other shoulder. So I'm going to try my best to see what the angles look like for this. But essentially, we do the same roll forwards. So I'm rolling over my shoulder. Now, when I roll, what I'm doing is this hand that's on the chin is grabbing onto Sam's tricep. See? So I'm releasing this hand over here. I'm pushing the elbow across, grabbing the tricep. Now, instead of us falling, coming back to turtle this way, I want to roll my hips the other way. Like I'm coming on top into the mat. You see? My free arm is going to be shooting through to the wrist control. And now I can release Sam's head. I'm going to start working into the back, closing my body triangle, and working into finishes from there. So
it's a roll back as well.
Yeah, it's a roll forwards and then a roll backwards. Guillotine applied. So look down to the feet. Roll forward. Pass the hand towards you. Hand hits the floor. Roll backwards. Come up into the mat. So we should be on top of the person, lifting the person up. Now we can release. Come into wrist control and finish a nice naked choke set. Okay? So the movement by itself is guillotine, forward roll, catch, backward roll.
So you roll forward over one shoulder, backwards over the other.
Thanks, Sam, for clarifying that.
Just, it needs to go in my mind.
Okay, so forward roll over the left, backwards roll over the right, and we've got ourselves the fanciest back take you've seen all year. want to try it?
Yeah. Wait, rolling my right shoulder now?
No.
Is it not?
No. You're breaking neck like that.
Yeah.
Good. Grip.
Hold.
Now roll over your right shoulder. Yeah. Pick me up. Wrist control. Choke. Nice.
Nice.
Ninja roll mechanics.
Yeah, it is. Like one shoulder, come back, and shoulder.
Nice to come over. Nice little ninja roll everyone.
I've not seen extra lights in the sky.
How we getting on? Yeah, we got that. Boom. Alex is in. There we go.
Yep, step over with the left leg. Nice. Sit.
Yeah, good
Yank
job,
his head
Callum.
off. Drag his head with you.
This is almost entering into what we call a dragon sleeper.
Which is not a legit.
It is.
Not a dragon sleeper, is it?
Yeah. Professor Sampson.
Roll. Tuck the arm. Oh,
Step all the way over into mount there, Alex. So get your leg all the way over the body.
with the left leg.
Yeah, with the foot rather than the knee.
Oh, is that right? Not as long as mine. Mine's like a lion's mane.
Forward roll. Backward roll. Yeah. There it is. Now, see how you're putting your knee on the ground on that backward roll, Alex? You want to put your foot on the floor. So one knee up, one knee down.
Roll. Feed the arm. Yeah. Now you're going to roll back over your left shoulder. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Nice, Jamie. Good. Get that leg all over the way over his body. Yep. Sit him up. Crunch his spine. Dragon sleeper. Yeah. Nice. Now we just want to land with some wrist control, Jamie. You're going to pull them across towards your left, okay? So go one more time on that, Jamie. And pause when you get to the sort of mount position. Then I'll talk you through the wrist control, okay? Switch that grip, get his tricep, good. Roll backwards. Nice, good.
Oh,
Pick him up.
yeah.
Nice. Now lean back into your foot, Jamie. So get your knee up. You want to be
Like sit up.
here like this. That's it.
Yeah.
Now grab his wrist with your right hand. Good. And now you can release his head to sink in your choke with your left hand. And then fall to your left elbow. Left elbow. Left. Yeah. Good.
Oh.
Now remember, wrist control wants to be inside. You see? If you look here, Jamie, if I have control over Sam's wrist, underneath the arm. Right now, yours is over. Go under. That's it. There you go. Good. And now get a nice false grip with your left hand, and then sink in the rear naked choke with the right hand. Boom. It's an early night for Callum. And time there, guys. Good work. Good training today, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us. It has been a good session working on some DARS chokes. So keep trying those. Give them a practice in the week as well. See what we can set up from your framing position, from the knee slice, from your rolling guillotines as well. And try to explore these positions. See how you can set up the anaconda choke as well as the DARS, and see where you can set up the high elbow guillotine as opposed to your normal DARS choke guillotine variations. Okay, guys? So hopefully you will enjoy the class. If you did, I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for our solo training. If not, have a great week, guys, and I'll see you all next weekend for some more jiu-jitsu.
I'm not working next weekend either, so
Boom.
Sid's out, Sam is in.
Great. Thank you to everybody who's watching now or is going to watch in the future in the YouTube video. A few things to announce from us. If you enjoyed that content, you can check out Brad Aconda on Grapple Club. Great instructional. Works in perfectly with that stuff. Also, we've got a Strava running group. So far in the last 2 weeks, we've run 52K as a club. So if you want to start running or you're an avid runner, join in. We're going to be taking part in the UCL Lockdown Challenge. So all of the miles that are there will be put into competition amongst Team UCL, and that should be good fun. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you, everyone.